I was really worried there for a second.
I mean, someone just got super hurt. I mean, Halur was kind of that way, I think. I mean, maybe not anymore. Well, Zaphias is saved, so yeah.
That's some friend you have.
There he goes again, showing off as usual.
Hey, am I the only one who heard a voice when you cut the apatheia?
Oh yes, that certainly sounded like DC Douglas over there, the voice of Alexei.
No, that might have been the voice of whatever Antilochea it used to be.
Really, because I'm pretty sure they had Alexei's voice there. Like, well, maybe the voice actor's pulling double duty.
It was like the consciousness within the apatheia willed the air back to normal.
I think we're done here. Now we've got to get to Zaphias to rescue Estelle.
I'll call Baul. We should get somewhere out in the open.
Well, there's a deck right
We've
there.
lost too much time getting sucked into this Heracles decoy business.
Let's hurry!
Well, the air back to normal. The apatheia and air. The rhizomata formula and Estelle.
Well, it's got a theory there. Zaphias is safe.
That was a close call!
I did not want to watch the lower quarter get destroyed right in front of me.
We owe your friend a debt of thanks.
He's not too subtle, though. He went ahead with his knights and all of us still in here.
Flynn would do just about anything to defend the capital.
Including ramming his
own
boat.
Body to shield everyone else. That's his thing.
Kid's got more nerve than I gave him credit for.
What'd you expect? He's Yuri's friend.
Yeah, that went pretty well. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So I want to check out if there's any treasure there, but like, oh. Still any treasure left? No. I don't think there's any treasure there. We didn't see any on the other guy. So hold on. So we can't just use this flight deck here? No, this seems to be maybe just a viewing platform? I don't know. But you could park Baul there and we could make an escape. I'm pretty sure. Ah, the air is all toxic green now, so that's a good sign. Ooh, this is... yeah. Oh well. Final little cadre of robot assassins. There we go. Oh, man, these robots. Ah, boy, no one's taking this guy out again. Okay, well, there you are, Raven. Good job. Well, now we're in all... okay, now we're all fighting him. Good job. Well, we took him out, so that's what counts. Now I'm doing this again. There we go. That was kind of cool. Let's try new Moon Blade into the Luna Ascendant or whatever it was called. Because it like kind of landed me kind of nicely underneath the guy. I don't know. Well, I first had to hit him with the new Moon Blade. Trying to find all these interesting combos here, you know.
The secret of my strength is a secret.
My goodness, how mysterious. Marksman Society. Oh, that was the one with Raven, I think, that ability from the Cancoos. Yeah, still working on high form change though. That's a killer move, that one. Getting critical form isn't that hard, you know, so. Where is this gonna lead us?
Flynn down there?
Outside. I was kinda hoping for
Looks
that.
like it's in trouble.
Oh no! This is not good. Judging from the tilt, those ships are taking on water.
Oh yeah, that's really
If they
bad.
don't pick up the pace, they're gonna sink.
Isn't that Flynn yelling down there?
Doesn't look like there's any way to break away from that. I feel bad for doing this to Flynn, but we really need to get going.
Are you sure? You're gonna get an earful later.
I'm used to his lectures. Judy, take us out of here.
Baul!
Alright, that was Heracles, I assume.
Baul! Head towards the capital.
A good level, all things considered. I'm pretty happy with how that went.
Thanks. Everyone, get on.
Only problem, maybe apart from the save point complaints, the place does look a little samey, which is why earlier today I got a little lost finding my way around. There, a lot of it kind of blends in, apart from the factory area and that engine room right there, and I guess the control room.
You won't get away this time, Alexei.
I sure hope so. We'll see. We will get to that guy. Oh, we're getting a cutscene for this one.
There it is! It's the capital! Huh?
Whoa! No more barrier.
Really?
I wonder if this is Alexei's doing too.
That's gonna be
He's
a...
just doing whatever he wants.
It's gonna be a bad thing for the people living, like, on the edge when all the monsters start flooding in.
Ready to go in?
Take us there.
Estelle, where could you be?
Where do we even start looking in a city this big?
We follow the airflow. If Alexei is using Estelle and Apatheia in his plans, it has to cause a disturbance in the air. Baul!
Oh, what was that light show right there? That looked odd.
He found it.
There! Estelle!
And Alexei's right there with her.
Judy, take us closer.
Aw, shit. Is this like when they interrupt the wedding in Final Fantasy X? Just dropping in there? Huh. This is important enough to provide us an anime cutscene.
Estelle!
Where are they even?
Damn it! Stop it, Alexei!
I can't really tell where that is in Zaphias.
You gotta fight it! Estelle! Don't give up yet!
Oh, man! Oh, is he gonna have enough airtime to reach her? Or, you know, then just Alexei ruins everything.
Estelle!
Please, I beg of you. Before I cause anyone any more pain. Please, Yuri. Kill me now.
Oh, shit. It's come to this, huh? Okay, it's the big spire in the city where they're just randomly standing around. Then he's doing who knows what. I'm still very unclear on Alexei's plan altogether, like what his end goal is. Okay, so that didn't quite work out. Oh geez, Baul, you're not looking too good. That took a bit out of you. Hey, this is where that traveling caravan's always parked. It's in a field like this.
I'm alive. Did everybody make it?
I'll be all right.
Yeah. It went fine.
I'm alive, but I can't say much more than that.
Are you really, though? What with your artificial heart bringing you back from the dead and all?
Feels like I might have snapped a few bones.
The ship's a mess too. You won't get away with this, Alexei. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Yuri! It hurts!
Oh, geez, Carol, that sounds dire.
That thing Estelle did. It was like De Nomos. Must be what happens when you get a few Apatheia together at once.
Don't try to talk. We're gonna get you both to a doctor. Try and hang in there for a little longer.
Oh man, they're really rocked.
Thank you, old friend. We owe you so much.
It looks like Baul won't be able to give us a lift for a while.
No, that's really unfortunate.
No. He'll have to rest somewhere until his wounds are healed.
Of course, it could have been more dire and he could have actually died, so I'll take this any day of the week.
You've done more for us than we could ask. Take care and rest well.
Why don't you find a place to hide with your giant body and all, and we'll get back to you later on. Like, this seems a little dire, this guy, especially with Alexei after Apatheia, and here's this big old Entelecheia as a target. This big old... What's the whale in Link's Awakening called? The something whale? No, it's just called the windfish. That's what that reminded me of. Not the whale. It looks like a whale, but it's the windfish. Silly Zelda world. Whales aren't fish.
Yeah, if we don't hurry.
You've got plenty to worry about without thinking about Estelle.
If we go after Alexei like this, we're sure to get our butts handed to us.
Yeah, we've ran into him like 3 times now, I think. 4 times, maybe? And every time he's just blown us away. Well, okay, the time in the ruins of... oh, that sand town, the weird time-displaced one. What's it called? I forget. But anyway, there he just kind of walked off while laughing maniacally, but... every other time we bumped into him, he's just blown us away. So, like, this isn't working out so far, guys.
It seems we're somewhere near Capua Nor. Let's go to Nor Harbor. There's bound to be a doctor there.
Yeah.
I don't like that sky. The air is boiling like thunderclouds. There's a mean storm brewing.
Oh dear. Things are getting a little doomsday-y here. Which doesn't help with the actual doomsday that's still coming apart from this, you know, the Adefagos and all.
Is this a sign we're about to get hit with some kind of disaster? I just finished building my house, for crying out loud!
Oh man, this guy in priorities. Damn it, I'm a new homeowner! Ah! Oh wow, Carol looks bad.
They're really in an uproar. Not that I blame them.
And freaking Rita. They really rock these guys.
Things are pretty crazy in the capital, too.
Where did you come from? Did you hear anything?
No, we were...
Why are all of you here? You look terrible. What happened to you?
Who was this guy again? I remember the name Teagle, but who was he?
Oh, it's you. We've been through a lot. Do you know any doctors around here?
Sure, I know a doctor, but...
Well, do you think you might be able to bring the doc to the inn? We're too beat to even walk anymore.
All right, I'll be back soon.
Jeez, I have to admit, I'm sorry, but I can't remember who Teagle is.
Thank you so much, Doctor.
Was he the dad of the kid who was kidnapped by the bad guy, the Lopan-looking dude? Man, I'm so bad with names today, aren't I?
Thank goodness you came. You'd returned from Heliard, then?
Yes. I still can't thank you enough for your help before.
Right, then we saved the parents after we'd saved the kid. We saved the parents in Heliord from slavery underneath Liam O'Brien's character, whose name is also blanking out. What is it? I am a mess today. I am sorry, guys. My gameplay has sucked and I can't remember anybody's names. Q-More. There we go. At least I remembered Liam O'Brien's character's name. That was Q-More.
Oh, hello there. Are you with them too?
Aye.
What? Do you know them?
After I got Polly back to his home, they let me sleep over and eat with them.
Oh, right. After you left Rago's palace.
Oh, thank you for giving that guy's name, Rago. I remembered, I was like, it was some kind of like food item, but what the heck was his name? It was Ragu!
Now that there's a new magistrate, Nor had become a much nicer place to live. But now, with that sky looking the way it is...
Hey, mister, did you hear it? There was a loud sound like boom! And then everything was shaking like an earthquake!
Yeah, I kind of lived through it as well.
A town official is currently going to see what happened.
Hey, where's that nice lady who was with you? Is she gone?
Oh dear.
Now that I think of it, that girl would have been able to heal your wounds. What happened to her?
A certain worthless idiot handed her over to the bad guy. Now we're chasing after them.
Oof, Raven. Oof. I mean, he's not wrong, but...
I see. I guess I shouldn't have asked.
I'm sorry, but she's away for today.
Oh, really?
Don't worry. The next time we come, we'll bring her with us for sure.
Really? Yay!
For now, you should just get some rest.
Okie dokie. Parted with everyone. Oh, we're gonna have one of these moments. Oh, wow, this dark music we're getting now. Goodness. Ow! Ow! Man, Patty's rock too. Oh, dear. Alright, well, at least Carol's getting some rest. There's nothing inside. It's an empty drawer. There's a new consular, and it seems like things got better. I wonder if Estelle will be glad to hear this. They keep switching between magistrate and consular. Stick with one already. Ooh, pardon me. This old man needs to rest. Go on and collect some information now. I will do that. A loud noise and earthquake. What could it be? I mean, it was us when we got rocked by, or it was the mana cannon, or whatever you want to call that thing on the Heracles. Air cannon, I guess, in this case. It was probably that, blowing up a giant hole over the countryside. The official will be back soon. If you want, you can try looking for him in town. Home sweet home. I drew you a picture. It's a picture of you. I want you to see it. Well, show me. Nah, okay, cool. You just have to imagine the amazing picture. Oh. I escaped from Zaphias. What will become of me now? Here I stand, full of anxiety. To be continued. Sure, that sounds like natural human person talk. I just came from Zaphias. I suggest you steer clear from it. The Imperial Knights captain has taken control of the place, and the atmosphere there is very disturbing. Oof, that was a bad line to read. Goodness me, oh my, this is a grim time, isn't it?
Your Excellency, it's horrible. The road, it's gone.
So you can tell that this is a good government official because he's dressed in white and pastel blue rather than black and gray like Rago.
There's a giant hole on the other side of a meat hill.
Ooh, but that must be where that shot from the Heracles cannon landed. Well, hopefully it didn't reach Halur.
It's burning hot all around it. I wasn't able to get very close.
What? Just like that? I suppose that's what all that rumbling was earlier.
Even if we were able to get near that hole, getting across it would be impossible. No one will be able to go past a meat hill like this.
Which is a problem, because that's the only way back to the capital, unless we take a boat.
So then, Nor is cut off from everyone else?
I mean, you have boats. Like, this is a harbor town.
This is bad. This is real bad.
You have Capua Torim, like, right across the strait. Like, huh.
Could this be the blast from the Heracles cannon? What have they done?
Yeah, that's what's going on. So what are we doing in town exactly, now that this all happened? Well, I'm buying some supplies real quick. Not gonna do any synthesizing until our party's all back together, although I guess I can salivate at this, but there's no point doing this while our party's missing. So let's back off. But what I could do is buy my dearly needed supplies. I'm gonna leave it off with just one. Ooh, no melange for me, madame. Or I guess I could. I'm gonna leave that off with one, all of them. Oh, let's get that up to 8, that melange gel. I mean, we got money to play with at the moment, so we can handle that. And the reason I leave one there is because the enemies do seem to drop those. Might as well keep it there, just in case enemies drop them. If we run into enemies that do drop them, seems to only be human enemies that really drop those. But I don't know. I found that charming that they're still only selling the early game equipment here that we got here when we first came here long ago. That's kind of cute. They haven't updated all of that stuff. Synthesis probably has updated, so we will have a bigger look at that later. But okay, so do I just go back to Zaphias seems to be troublesome, but it's peaceful here. I'd like to monopolize a nice place like this. Yeah, I'm thinking, do I just go back to the room in the inn now that we've learned all that stuff? What happens if I try to go to the magistrate? It's locked. Can't go to talk to the magistrate or consular, whoever it is. Okay, in a meeting. Good. I'll just let that go. Yeah, what if I run back in to the inn? If the only goal here was to hear that cutscene revealing that there's a giant crater where the mana cannon was fired. Help wanted. Workers needed in magistrate's residence. Duties include helping in kitchen, cleaning, gardening, and other tasks. 150,000 gold a month. That's a ton of money. Criminy. There were people shouting martial law in Zaphias. Citizens flee to Capua. I have no idea what they're talking about. Not a ton of refugees here, as far as I can tell. Okay, well, let's see what happens if I go back in the inn. Just out of curiosity. Everyone's changed places, at least. That's curious.
So it did end up hitting something after all.
Okay, yeah, okay. We just wanted to go hear the commotion outside and then come back in.
Thankfully, it missed hitting any of the towns.
You guys sure you're all right?
No, I heard all over. But Estelle's in trouble. I can't just lie around.
Yeah, what he said.
What's our next move, though?
If the road to Emmead Hill is out, couldn't we take a boat around?
I'm afraid not.
Okay, now let's hear what the incredible explanation is that we can't do that.
A little while back, the Knights came and took any boat that could make a long trip.
Ah, fair enough.
Thanks to them, the harbor's dead empty.
How about repairing the Fiertia and heading round by sea?
The keel's all smashed up, so it'll take a while to fix it.
Damn, at a time like this.
We really are out of options. Ugh, this feels grim.
Well, there is one way, but I'm just not sure how I feel about recommending it to you.
I don't remember this happening often in a JRPG where you, like, lose your, like, traversal methods at some point. I'm trying to remember. Not even in Final Fantasy VIII, no. Or 9. Because the airship just changes there. Well, it's not even an airship, really, in 8, because the garden just flies around as a ground-level thing. Then later you get the airship.
If it'll get us through, let's hear it. We've got to get to the capital fast.
Yeah.
I'm afraid it'll end up taking you a fair bit out of your way. But if you go north, just before Emmead Hill, there's a thin strip of coastline.
Uh-huh.
It'll eventually come to a dead end. But in this season, it freezes over and becomes an ice flow.
What?
The blade drifts of Zaphias.
Right. If you're lucky, you should be able to make your way across the flow on the ice.
Huh. Okay, that's that place to the north. We flew over it. We saw all that ice area. That is a long way to wrap around.
So in other words, if we go across there, we can take a detour to the middle of the continent.
The blade drifts of Zaphias, huh?
That sounds really pleasant.
I heard nobody goes there. Not even fishermen, because of the stories.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a lovely road trip then.
You're also gambling on nature here, so there's no guarantee you'll be able to get through.
Nature, after all, is more often the enemy of man.
Wow, freaking humanist Patty over here. Damn.
Quite the keen observation, Patty.
If that's our only way, then we'll have to go for it.
Okay, let's do it. Thanks for your help.
Least I can do. There wouldn't be much left of this family if it weren't for you all. Only thing I'll ask is that you don't disappoint my boy.
You got it!
Okie dokie, reunited with everyone. What, no skit? Oh, there it is.
Estelle said something just before her power was fully activated, didn't she? What do you think she was trying to say?
Uh-oh.
Sorry, old Raven didn't catch it.
Yuri?
Wow, okay. I wonder if Raven didn't hear it, or if he's just being polite about it there. I don't know. Okay, we are basically at the end of the episode here. We got like we got 7 minutes left, but I'm gonna call it here because I'm gonna guess our synthesis is gonna take a minute. I gotta take care of it, guys, and it is a good moment. So catch you all later, guys who aren't interested in this. But now, for the rest of you, let's see what our next productions are, if there indeed is any available. So Judith could use a new weapon. Her Naginata's almost done, and new sub-weapon. Same with Carol. The Crimson, no. Yeah, Carol could use 2 new things. Yeah, I guess Raven as well, the quick triggers there, and a new sub-weapon. Rapide is also missing stuff, so both things for Rapide. Yuri, not the guy. Nah. It's just not as good as De Nomos. Honestly, yeah, with De Nomos being as powerful as it is, I wonder if we're gonna get a new weapon for Yuri, or if we got like his ultimate weapon as part of the plot. I don't know. But a new glove would be fine. Okay, Rose Whip is still getting worked, but Rita could use a new something there. And a new sub-weapon. Book's been read, gone through Sayasa Lagos. Mind has been properly melted. Could use something new. A new knife for Patty would be great, and a new gun would be great as well. Okay, so basically anyone could get anything new. So it's free reign here at the market, so let's get reviewing what we could make here. Oh yeah, this is all a bunch of Estelle stuff, but that is curious. The real Knight Sword is actually better than De Nomos by a pip. Mitigates damage from a basic combo attack and evade 3, which is the first 3 one I think we've seen. Just checking Yuri real quickly here. I guess we should make the real Knight Sword, which we can also hand over to Flynn eventually. That's why the enemies were dropping so many Knight Swords, because they knew that we probably wouldn't have one at this point. Alright, Yuri, time to become a cliché knight with that thing. Also, wow, Shadowfang +1 also better, but just, you know, we don't have the jet black ink to make it inky dark like my heart. Ooh, okay. Now Masakari Cleaver +1 alpha could also be something, or +1 beta we could also get for Carol, just checking. Or the Guardian Stamp, but we're working on the Guardian Stamp. Okay. Actually, something... There's 2 different Guardian Stamp options. Right. But we can't get... I don't really want to get either of those at the moment. Green Dragon Crescent Blade. What an elaborate name. If you'd cancel actions with a jump would be nice. Here's some good stuff, honestly. Good moves, but like, I guess my Naginata's just that good, because... Oh, well that's what the Naginata changes into, but apparently it lowers damage? I guess it's worth it in this case? Anyway, let's get the Masakari Cleaver for the newer one for Carol. We can get that. So let's see. OVL bonus reduces HP during over limit, or occasionally prevents staggering when receiving a physical attack, or when receiving a magic attack. I think the physical one's more valuable, so let's get that Masakari Cleaver +1 alpha. Big sword for big boys. Yeah, and I guess, well, let's review really quickly if there's anything else that Judith could get. Not really. So I guess we're gonna make... Well, she's still working on the Naginata, right? That I have to still check. Yes, so I can't actually do it yet, because it eats up the Naginata, but that is an option there, apparently. Is getting one of these slightly lowers damage, but she gets new moves, so it might be worth it. This, this is annoying because we don't know what's gonna change from Crucible and Athanor, so it's completely a lotto to pick one of these, figure out what that does. I mean, maybe if there's some kind of logic to the abilities that have been in the game thus far, you can like work out what one's gonna change for her. But I definitely haven't paying that much attention to what the altered arts are that come from those. I could not tell you if there is such a logic in there. Not any options for Rita there. What about Old Man Raven? No, not for him either. What about Rapide? Ah, Kylin +1 or Killin +1. Oh, we found the Vagabond, so we don't need to synthesize it. That's very kind. Yeah, okay. Killin, Kylin +1. The difference is we get Lucky Soul. That's nice, and Spirits too. Both are pretty good. We're gonna do that. New Kylin there, all set up. Now, a knife for old Patty. The only one is really the roasted fish, but we can't even make that. So now let's review these things right here. These side things. They don't give very many of these, do they? I don't understand why we don't get very many side weapons or sub weapons. Haven't had much luck on that front. Can't really make any of this stuff. Not magical collar either. Nope. Oop. Not an elven coat. That's too bad. Just don't have the supplies for these. Or a platinum cloak. Damn, everything's just... Or a dime. Everything is just like, nope, you can't make that. Sorry. Such is life. Well, man, I forgot to do this first, even though this is the most important thing. Ah, jeez, that's an embarrassing, another gaffe. I've just been screwing up all day today. Ooh, a ninja scroll. That's kind of fun. Where do we get toad oil? Or ink? Urgh. I swear this giant scroll wasn't here before, but it's looks neat. Oh, it's for... Ah, that's cool. It's for Rita, because she's already kind of got like this ninja vibe to her a little bit. So that provides that. Dig it. This is what I dig, but man, gotta beat up that giant raptor. Let's do it once we get Estelle back in the party. Or, I guess I should say if we get Estelle. Would they actually kill off Estelle? Oof. Guess we'll have to find that one out, yeah? Looks like there wasn't anything new here I could have gotten. I don't think I've used up any of these items previously, so, oof, monocle, oof, good stuff. So I think I didn't screw up by not checking the sub-items first. Now, Yuri can use the new weapon, the... Guy Cleaver's is distracting me there. The real Knight Sword. Now, what do I want to have from here? I would want to have the special, definitely, and Super Chain would be great. Oh, this would all be great. Ah, how do I know what to take from those? Oh, it only costs 5, the special. Well, that's very kind of them. Where's the other crazy stuff now? Where's the super? I don't see the super chain. There, it costs 8. Ugh, that's a little pricey. But I'm also interested in Bastion. Oh, that only costs 3. Huh. Well, let's get that. Let's turn that off. Actually, So I only need 2 points. Let's turn that off. There we go. And I guess we're not doing Super Chain, even though that sounds like the most broken thing in the world. Arcane and base arts. Guess we're just not doing that. Now, Carol, you're working on the Guardian stamp, so no need to make the Masakari Cleaver +1 on you yet. And who else did I get gear for? That's embarrassing. I completely forgot about who else got gear. It was not Raven. It was Rapide, that's right, but he's working still on the Vagabond. So that was basically it for everybody, I think. Yeah. That's fine. Okay, well. Speaking of that, next time we are going to be playing as Yuri, so might as well put him right there in the front. Next time, I guess we will try to use this alternate route to get to the capital. So look forward to that, guys. Goodbye!